Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with a channel update. I've been getting a lot of messages in my inboxes, both in my personal email, well, not my personal email, my business email, but it kind of turned into my personal email, unfortunately, due to the circumstances. And also being hit up in my Instagram and then my X page, which I never check, but for some reason I checked and there was like 7 messages in there. But mostly on Instagram, I've been getting messages from people asking what's going on. You know, why are you filming so much? Why are you filming all the way through February and we're still in November? And, you know, it's not uncommon for me to film ahead of schedule. I always film 4 to 6 weeks ahead of schedule, but I'm filming a whole 3 months ahead of schedule. So what's going on? I don't like talking about my personal life a whole lot. I like to keep my personal life kind of private. I'll talk about music, I'll talk about my work in the industry and stuff like that all day long. Yeah, sure, no problem. But what goes on in my home and within, you know, with my wife and our 3 fur babies and everything else, I don't like to really divulge a whole lot of information about that. And I really didn't want to even bring this up, but like I said, I've gotten a bunch of messages, a lot, and what I mean a bunch, I'm not just talking, you know, 20 or 30. I've gotten over 100 messages from people asking what's going on. And for every one person that messages, there's probably another 10 for each one that don't message but are wondering the same thing. So when you add it all up, we have about 1,100 people probably asking what's going on. So Mrs. Heretic is the one who kind of put me up to this. She said, she's the one who's pointed out, you've always prided yourself on full transparency, and she's right. So here we are. So here's what's going on. And this is why I've been filming so much and why I've filmed so far in advance. As you are watching this video, if I'm right, if everything's going according to plan, when you're watching this video, it is Friday, December 6th. As you are watching this video, I am going in for neck surgery. I'm finally going to get this neck of mine fixed. I broke my neck about 10 years ago. Long story short, it healed itself. But as a result, the muscles that protected the broken vertebrae ended up pushing and pulling on the other vertebrae and made some of the discs slip out. I have 2 discs in particular that are really bad. One of them is dead. The one between my C5 and C6, that one is necrotic tissue at this point. And the other vertebrae is not the vertebrae. The other disc underneath it, the one between C6 and C7, that one is on its way out. It has about another year of life, maybe 2, and then it's going to be just as dead as the other one. So the surgeon has recommended that we take both discs out and we replace them. This is not neck fusion. This is disc replacement. I will not do fusion. If I do fusion, I lose a whole lot of range of motion in my neck, and that's not good. Now, this process, it's been around for a while. This doctor, Dr. Lou, he is a fantastic surgeon. He's at UCLA Medical Center here in Los Angeles, and he is known, he has made a reputation for himself doing this surgery. So you talk about being in the best hands possible. I really am in the best hands possible. So long story short here, I'm going in for surgery as you're watching this video. And once the surgery is done, I'm going to be unable to do anything for about 4 to 6 weeks. I have to be either laying down or I have to be standing up. I am not allowed to sit. I'm allowed to sit for a grand total of 10 minutes per day. I can't even answer comments in 10 minutes per day. So I will not be able to film. I will not be able to edit during that time, and that's why I filmed so far in advance. If all goes according to plan, I will be able to sit and get back and resume filming and editing and everything probably around beginning of January to mid-January. That's when I would normally start up my next batch of filming anyway, so it all kind of works out in the end. But this is why I've been doing all the filming in advance, okay? Just wanted to be straight with everybody. I know I didn't want to bring it up, but Mrs. Heretic, like I said, she pointed out the simple fact that I do believe in full transparency, so here we are. I just want to be straight with everybody, let everybody know what's going on, and this is the reasons why. Now, having said that, what can you expect from me in the month of December? To be perfectly honest with you folks, nothing. This is going to be really weird, and I know a lot of people are going to be kind of wondering what's going on. I'm not going to be able to do things like answer comments. I'm not going to be able to take requests. I'm not going to be able to do anything of the sort. I'm not saying don't do those things. Absolutely do those things. make the comments, make requests, absolutely. When I'm able and physically able to take those requests down, I will. I absolutely will. So everybody on the Patreon page, don't worry, your December requests are not going to be ignored. They're just being delayed a little bit until I can actually add them into the queue. As far as making comments, like I said, feel free to make all the comments you want in the videos. They will be released as scheduled. This is why I did all the filming in advance, guys. All the videos for the month of December, January, and February, they're already done, filmed, uploaded, and edited. They're all done, finished, and ready for release at the appropriate times. So there's no worries there. Don't panic, folks. Nothing's going to happen to the channel, okay? Everything's going to be fine. But if you guys notice in the comments that I'm not putting the hearts next to the comments, it's not because I don't care, folks. It's just very simply, I'm not able to read the comments. I'm not able to click. So it's nothing personal. I'm not trying to ignore you guys. I'm just physically unable to. As far as any business inquiries, they're going to have to be put on hold. I had some ideas for December, but unfortunately I had to put them on the back burner. So maybe we'll get around to them at a later date. We'll see. So yeah, that's it, folks. That's where we stand right now. Like I said, as you're watching this video, I'm going in for surgery as we speak. And hopefully everything goes well. I'm sure everything will go well. Maybe after the surgery, if it's possible, Mrs. Heretic can get on my account, go into the community tab, and just give everybody a quick update that everything went well. Yeah, and that's pretty much it, guys. As far as this video goes, like I said, I'm just making this video to inform you guys what's going on. And if it all goes according to plan, like I said, come January, I'll be ready to, get back to filming and editing again once again. So that's all for now, folks. If you guys want to say anything down in the comments, feel free. I'm not asking, but if you guys want to, go ahead. It's perfectly fine. But I don't want to say this and come off as rude, but I'm just going to say, don't waste your time, because I'm not going to be able to read them. So you can wish me all the best, and you can, wish me luck, and, hope for a speedy recovery and all that stuff. You're saying your prayers for me and all that stuff. And that's wonderful. But guys, honestly, and again, I'm not saying this to be rude, but don't waste your time, seriously, because I'm not going to see it. I won't be able to see it for at least 4 weeks at the very earliest. So yeah, I'm not going to stop you guys, obviously, but if you want, go ahead. But I'm not going to see them. So anyway, just want to give you guys all an update, what's going on, what's happening, and why all the advanced filming. Well, now you all know why. Okay. So yeah, until next time, folks, I'll hopefully see you next year. I hope you all have a happy holidays and a happy new year. And here's to us kicking up 2025 again, even better than ever. Let's hope for it. Yeah. So this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.